Hi, welcome back to the channel and part 2 of our garage workshop annex build. In the last video we prepared the posts, drilled out the walls and cut the siding to receive the ledger wall plate. We went on to fabricate our own fixings to fix this ledger plate to the side of the garage wall, and finally Julie gave it a coat of protection in readiness for the rafters to be installed.
Hi, we're Ian and Julie. Follow us on our tiny homestead and our debt-free project of a lifetime, the building of our shipping container home here in the Pyrenees, and all of this alongside our full-time jobs.
Right, we've been thinking about this project, the garage annex, and before we can go ahead and start constructing the annex, I've got the ledger board up, you saw that in the last video, but before I start doing any of the other framing, I need to get this siding on, which means I may as well just finish off all this siding here, put this on above the flashing. Now Julie's just gone to the fabricator, and I've just had my flashing pieces bent back by 10 degrees. They were set at 90 degrees, which basically shot out like this. I need a 10-degree grade on the roof. So that's all done now. I've taken out all the staples and unscrewed all the bottoms where necessary, so I can get my flashing, the flashing strip underneath this house wrap here. And there, where I can't do it, I'll tape it. So once I've got that flashing slid up, I can then put these intermediate siding boards on, and because I don't want to do all of this when the roof's on and standing on top of it, so it's like arse backwards type thing. I've got to put the flashing up first and then slide the roof up underneath it to allow me to get all of this on. It's a bit complicated to explain, but first things first, I've got my angle of this so I can cut my first siding board. So we're going to get those planed off, tidied up, treated and stuck on, and finally finish this side of the garage. I'm just scribing off my angle here purely because the battery's gone on my little indicator. Right, I've taped my little template to my square, so that's all nice and square that way. Now I move my miter saw to the angle, slide him along just to match him up. So that is 14 degrees. Just working out my process here before I go into mass production, but that is 230 at the low side. .230 to the low edge, set my angle to 14. Now the top cut of these isn't that crucial. The more of the reason is I just want to block the gap to stop any bugs going underneath, but all of the joints will be covered by a big piece of flashing, basically the end curvature, what's it called, the angle flashing. So as I said, the more crucial part is the blocking to stop bugs. Right, that's the low end, that's the only measurement I need, so I should be able to cut this one. Try him. See, you should fit. Oh, I've got all these cables down here, but it's the next job to get rid of those. Right, and then that will fit. That fits perfectly, doesn't it? Right, so now I just have to plane just this board. Right, get rid of the solar panel for it has served us well.
It's soaking in nice.
Should be, it's dry.
I know.
It's been drying out for the last 12 months. Ugh, plastic. So I'm going to try and get this temporarily, well, it won't be temporarily, but it won't be fixed, slid underneath the house wrap now before I go any further. So it's a matter of that underneath to that board, and then these will go up underneath this house wrap. So I've got, oh, that one's caught a bit. There we go. So that is plenty of room. I've got probably nearly an inch to slide down on top of the roof, so that'll be around like that. But I think that works. Before I can get all the trim pieces put up, all the metal work on that ridge and the corner, Julie's putting a first coat of varnish on the new boards as well as the old boards, because they've been there for quite some time.
It's surprising how they're faded, we didn't realise.
This gets the full force of the southerly sun all day, so we're quite pleased actually that we're putting up this the annex here, because that'll protect a lot of the inside wood and it'll be less for us to maintain on the outside. I'm just putting in some brackets for the rafters. Right, I've got all my brackets on now. This was a bit dodgy, this one, because I've got a lot of space between it. So I'll work that one out when I actually put the rafters on, but it's pretty solid. So this is a 45mm, that'll slot in, and then I should be able to get a screw through that hole into there, and then both sides. You always think you're just about to get there, you come to the last board and there's something in the way and you have to do an intricate cut around. And in this case, it's for the fan. I've just got to cut around it, and this is how I do it anyway. So what I do, I put a little bit of block of wood in just to move the main piece away from the blade, away from the fence. And then I get my blade on the line I want to cut there, because the laser isn't exactly set up brilliantly. Sliding along for the second cut. So now come back with my other rotary saw, and I'm just going to do a plunge cut. Turn the saw off before taking them out. Now this in theory should just snip out. Just going to get my zip tool. Alright, let's see if that goes around it nicely. I might wait until this snowy rain finishes though. We were in t-shirts yesterday, although it was off and on with a cloud, so when the sun came out we were roasting. As soon as the cloud went over we were freezing, and today the temperatures just dropped and now we're getting icy rain. It's ridiculous. So right, I'll get out there in a minute. Finally, I'm getting to this ridge flashing. It has been a while, so I've just marked it up and I've just got to cut this little segment out to make it, bend it round to have a nice flat bit by the gutter. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Right, I've done the cut and the little bend. It's not great, but you're not going to see it. So I'll take this off and then pass it to Julie.
Got it.
Who's going to then pass it to me.
To you, to me, to me, to you. And we have been in and out of snow showers all day.
And now the sun is out, it's absolutely roasted again. It's just... Right.
You got him. You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, I have to be doing... Look at this. So I've just pushed my ridge flashing up to this actual ridge cap. This is all my temporary taping. This is the profile of it. So I've got to try and cut this out. That bit is easy enough, but now it is this bit. Now I'm stuck on a scaffold and a ladder. Ugh. Let's have a look. Come on. See if I can get it. I probably could have loosened that off a bit. Let's see. There. This is not going to be pretty. Right, so I'm going to put my tape back up. Try taking this plastic off first before I go, because I don't want to do too many times. Slide him as far up as possible, because the other one will meet this side. Now this bit here, basically the guy told me just to foam it, trim it flush, and paint it grey, because they don't exactly have anything that will go in there. So I'm going to do that a bit later, but it's, yeah, I don't like that idea. It's a bit annoying. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, plastic. Ah, static. And that is 10, so I need to come in at 6. So from that one there, that's 3.5. Okay, it's now raining, so hopefully there'll be some metal underneath. Oh dear. There we go. I've done it at 5 earlier and just caught.
Ready?
Yeah. Where the overlap, I've not bothered cutting it. There's a good 30cm overlap. Where is he? There he is, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
And we're well and truly in rain now.
Yeah. So let's have a look. Right, I'm just going to pre-drill this one because it is going through 2 pieces. I think. Oh no, it's up there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's fine. It was just causing me some trouble. Right. Ugh, all these bits. And then, it's not a very good one, is it? But never mind. Only the pigeons that will see it. Last wood one.
It's looking nice now. Just one little section left to do. Hopefully this rain won't be too heavy that we can't continue.
Yeah, slide me back a tiny bit. Oh.
Don't touch this frame, whatever you do. I
I got to do the whole ridge area. If you took the pot up there, you wouldn't have to keep coming down.
I can't do two things.
Well, hold the pot on the brush with one hand. Put the pot on top of the ladder.
No, because he's about to fall.
Well, it didn't fall with me on.
Well, that's you. This is me. Once I'm on, I don't feel so bad.
Now you've run out.
Huh? Oh my God. Oh, I'm just not looking anywhere. I'm just looking at wood. If I concentrate on wood, I'll be all right.
Just got a few places I want to put some sealant. Why is this not? Right, hopefully for the last time. Hold on, hold on.
You tell me when and I'll push.
Okay, I think. And then I'll just have to cover this with something. It's awful, isn't it? It's because it's two different angles, I think.
It's just dust.
Yeah, right. Ah, ah. Ooh. Yeah, it's because it hasn't got a little retaining thing on. Ah, not that time. Ah, got it.
God, give me a heart attack on this ladder.
Oh, stop your whinging. There. Right, let's see whether I can get these lined up and fit it under. All this temporary stuff. I've got to get these in though, because I'm going to put this side thing on here, this side corner piece. Right, change of plan. I'm going to leave this last one off because I've figured out you can slide it across here. So if I leave this corner one off as well, and that will slide up there afterwards, locking it in and finishing off this corner here. Of course, this side wall will carry on along here for the actual side of the house. So that's the plan. Right, I think we're near enough ready to start building some walls. We've got all of the top ridge flashing done. It's not very brilliant, but it's all bent under and it's nice and horizontal. All of the siding is done that we need to get done for now. I've got a little bit under the window there, but I can cut all those pieces nice, and once all the flashing and everything else is going to be secure, I can sort of slide onto the roof and get that done. So I think the next job is actually get some of these walls over here built so we can start putting the rafters in. Oh gosh, that was a long one. I think that one will be in the next video. Alright, that's going to be part 3 of this Garage Annex build series. So we will see you next week, maybe Wednesday, but possibly normally on the Sunday. So if you like this series and you like the video, the channel overall, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe and share the video as well, and that just gets it into all those algorithms. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye for now.